Well, hello on this beautiful day, my Lupus warriors. Welcome to another short video brought to you by the Lord's Lupus and Support channel. I just wanted to pop on today, and I wanted to talk to you. As summer approaches and these nice days are upon us, what do? We want to travel. We want to connect with our family members that we haven't connected with in a long time. We want to break bread with them. We want to go places, see things, do things that we haven't experienced before. And that's just what we do. When summertime comes, we start thinking about and planning for travel. And rightfully so, because we've experienced cabin fever for over 2 years now. And I know for me, I'm ready to get out and do some things. And that's okay. But I wanted to talk to you, those of you who have lupus, and you have a condition in which you're vulnerable to blood clots. I want you to think about this because blood clots are very serious. They can be very life-threatening. And one of the main reasons for people who are vulnerable to blood clots, that they experience a blood clot when traveling, is due to sitting in cramped conditions such as a plane ride, a bus ride, long car rides over 8 hours for long periods of time that can put them at risk for having a blood clot. And so the tips that I'm going to give you today is just some tips that you can take with you that will help you to lower your risk of experiencing a blood clot while you're on vacation. Because there's nothing like planning this beautiful vacation and spending it in an emergency room, at a hospital with staff that don't know your medical history and dealing with a blood clot. That would put a damper on anybody's plans. And so in order to avoid that, there's a few tips that we can do to lessen our chances of developing a blood clot if we have, any type of condition. And one of those conditions is called ASP. And there are other conditions, but if you're taking a blood thinner, such as Coumadin or warfarin, and you have a clotting condition, you need to really take extra precautions as you plan for your travels this summer. Let's talk about it. Tip number one that I have for you is to make sure that you take your medications and you pack your medications. There's nothing like going on vacation and you realize that you've forgotten, one of your most important medications. It can make it difficult to get, refills if you're in another state or in another country. And so make sure that you take your medications that day. Make sure also that your medications are in your luggage. And you know what? Don't forget to pack a little bit of extra medication. Because with flight delays, your trip may take longer than you had anticipated. And so just take a few extra along with you. That's my first tip to you. Tip number two, if you're going to be traveling for long periods of time, make sure to get up and stretch, walk a little bit. If you can't do that, then massage your legs, massage your calves. That has been known to help, keep the blood flowing, the blood from sticking and forming clots in the leg. Stretch, walk. If you can't do that, massage your legs, massage your calves, okay? So that's tip number two. Tip number three, it doesn't hurt to invest in purchasing compression socks or compression stockings, support stockings, and there's something out there called flight socks. I had never heard of that before, but just Google it, flight socks. And make sure that, you take a couple of pair with you so that you can change them as needed, okay? And my last tip for you is to make sure that you stay hydrated. Our bodies are 70-80% water. And so we need, to stay hydrated in order to keep things flowing and moving through our body as it should. And that includes our blood as well. Okay? So make sure that you stay hydrated. Last but not least, make sure that you know the symptoms of a blood clot. Okay? And the first symptom is, pain and swelling in your leg area, discoloration such as redness, When you touch that area that's discolored, it feels hot, it feels heated to the touch. Other symptoms include, and these are the more serious symptoms, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, a rapid heartbeat after you reach your destination. These could possibly be signs of a blood clot. And so if you experience any of these signs or combination of these signs, make sure that you are evaluated right away by a medical professional, okay? And so that's all I have for you on today. Remember, there is life after lupus. You guys enjoy yourself. Enjoy this summer. Get out if you can. If you're making plans to travel, just travel safe. Travel with extra precaution. If you have lupus and you have, a clotting condition, even, with the mandates and everything being lifted, make sure, that you make decisions, medical decisions, travel plans that fit you specifically, because it's your life. It's your life. And so just make sure that you plan accordingly and do what's best for you in order to make your trip as pleasurable and as enjoyable as possible without any hiccups or delays. Remember that God loves you with all of his heart, and he has a plan and a purpose and a destiny for your life that involves you showing up as you. And take care, my friends. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. Again, enjoy your summer, and I'll make sure to talk to you again real soon on the next video. And so right now, I'm getting ready to go and enjoy this nice weather. It's 89 degrees, and I'm loving it. Bye for now, y'all.